Good morning, America, live from the big city of Portland, Maine. Thinking Thursday, November 12th, 2015. It's about 9:30 a.m. in the morning here at the Ocean Gateway Terminal, right off of Thames Street, next to the waterfront. I'll show you a look around here. This is Frank Margel. It is nice to be out and about with you today. We got the American flag and the Maine state flag and the Canadian flag waving over there. I'll show you where we are at here in the big city of Portland, Maine. It is nice to be out and about with you once again. I'm working with a tripod, so bear with me. This is a freelance video. What you see is what you get. That means it's a WYSIWYG. Yeah, a WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. What you hear is what you get. I'm out here in the public domain on this chilly fall day, this Thursday, November 12th. We'll show you a look around here next to the waterfront. Now, there's a Hancock Street over there, and we're on the Thames side. If you continue on down, of course, you'll be walking right into Commercial Street here in the big city of Portland, Maine. I'm not a paid representative. I'm not affiliated with any businesses or enterprises you may see in the video. I am a freelancer. It's nice to be out and about with you today, doing some commentary and going over a few topics of discussion. And as you can see, we're having a bit of a still calm here next to the coast. It's quiet. What we're going to be looking at right there while we get into a little bit of commentary is the Nova Star here at the Ocean Gateway Terminal in Portland. They sure did do a great job developing this area, and Portland is a great city to come to and visit and perhaps stay. I'd like to get into a little bit of commentary, some political commentary this morning. So if I strike a chord with you, go right ahead and send me a comment. You'll find this freelance video at Frank Margel at youtube.com. I post on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. I call it the Big Four. I appreciate your comments. It's really easy to find me. It's just Frank, M-A-R-G-E-L, at YouTube. Go ahead and send me a comment if you'd like. Let's talk about the weather this morning. I did check at the National Weather Service, so check your facts. I checked at about 6 a.m. this morning. But that website is real easy to find. You just go to the National Weather Service and you can, I pull up the 7-day forecast. You can easily do this for your region. It's a great website to visit and get some, get your weather report. They're fairly accurate. That's been my experience, but go ahead and check your facts. So what they're calling for today is a slight chance of rain and some fog rolling in here around 10 a.m. And then later on this afternoon, we're looking at 100% chance of rain. If there ever is such a thing as 100%, well, it's this afternoon. And we're looking at getting some rain tonight, and then perhaps it'll diminish after midnight. There'll be some more rain throughout the early morning, but then it's supposed to break. And Friday is looking like a sunny day. So today our temperatures might make it into the 50s, but we're looking at a lot of precipitation and rain coming this afternoon. However, this morning there's no rain, and it's a great opportunity for me to get out and about and share my Maine walk with you while I run some errands and take care of some business. So let's move from the weather into some political commentary. And I've been on the topic of minimum wage now for what seems to be forever and a day, but it's been at least a couple of months that I've been carrying on with you on this issue, and I find it fascinating. Also, I find it a lot of dynamics in play when we talk mandatory minimum wage or adjusting the minimum wage here, especially in the big city of Portland, Maine. Portland, Maine has plenty of opportunity for all, one and all. However, according to some information and articles that I've been getting off of the city archives, the City Hall archives, the Portland, Maine archives, there's some conflicting views, and Maine recently, Portland's largest city, Portland, pardon me, recently struck down an initiative to raise the mandatory minimum wage here in Portland to $15 an hour. So that's a little brief history. Go ahead and check your facts. Nonetheless, there was an ordinance passed in July of this year, 2015, that mandates that minimum wage will be $10.10 an hour come January 1st of 2016. So that's kind of where we're at. This is November, so that hasn't taken effect. So the minimum wage right now, as it stands in Portland, is currently $7.50 an hour, and throughout the state it is $7.50 an hour. So there's going to be quite a transition here in the next couple of months. Businesses are going to be looking at shifting their minimum wage and how they pay their employees rather dramatically here in January. I'll try to keep you posted on that. Again, it's freelance commentary, but go ahead. If I strike a chord with you or you have some facts, please share them with me at Frank Margel at youtube.com. I post on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. I enjoy your comments, and I enjoy those that are noteworthy and of good cheer. If you could care less about the topic of discussion, go ahead and send me some comments about the weather or what might be going on in your state or your town. So let's just briefly get back to a little bit more of the minimum wage issue. So the state of Maine is currently at $7.50 an hour, and the city of Portland is now currently at $7.50 an hour. Well, the $15 an hour budget, initiative failed, so that went down. Okay, that's been buried. However, there is another initiative, and this one is sponsored. Go ahead and check your facts, but you can find this information. I'm not their representative, but I did find this public information on the internet. You can find it on Google, and it's called www.mainepeoplealliance.org/fairwagemaine. So go ahead, you can Google mainepeoplealliance.org, or you can once again, you can go to this website and check your facts. I'm not going to tell you how to interpret what I found on this page, but I do want to share with you a little bit about what is on this page. And here's a little paragraph. So pardon me, read with me, or listen along with me as I read to you. The MPA, Maine People's Alliance, is launching a citizens initiative to put an increase in the minimum wage on the 2016 ballot. That'll be November of 2016. And here's what they want to do with this initiative. They want to increase the minimum wage to $9 an hour in 2017, and then by $1 a year until it reaches $12 an hour by the year 2020. Okay. And then after the year 2020, the minimum wage would increase at the same rate as the cost of living. So go ahead and check your facts. I want to get into a little bit of this discussion and give you my comment, and go ahead and check your facts, and you may have a give or take opinion on this. Go ahead and send it to me at frankmargel at youtube.com. I post on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. I'd like to hear from you on this, if you have any thoughts. All right, so Portland, Maine is at $7.50 an hour, and the city was unable to pass an initiative to lift it to $15 an hour, but it will be $10.10 come January 1st, 2016. So it's going to be at $10.10. However, the Maine People's Alliance wants a statewide initiative to increase it to $9 an hour come November, by virtue of a ballot. And then that will probably increase, I'll look into this a little more, to $9 an hour by 2017. So in 2016, Mainers are probably going to come across this at the ballot, and they're going to decide, should we increase the minimum wage by 2017 to $9 an hour, and then, read further into the ballot. We'll see how this goes. Sometimes these ballot measures get changed around, and I haven't seen a sample. So if you see a sample of this ballot yet, it's still an initiative as far as I know. I'll try to look into that. Nonetheless, by the time this statewide citizens initiative is voted on and passed, it'll be 2017. Portland will have already been operating at $10.10 an hour for about a year. So we're kind of in a test lab situation here, and I find it fascinating, and I'll try to keep you posted on it as much as humanly possible. But again, Portland is going to be at $10.10 an hour, and acting as a nation unto itself still will not be united with the rest of the state of Maine, or Congress, or the Congress of the United States regarding this issue. So ultimately, no matter what happens at the ballot in November 2016 for the statewide initiative to raise the minimum wage, Portland's already going to be far above that. So I find this fascinating, and I'd like to hear your comments. Should Portland, Maine and the rest of the state work together off a one wage level? Should there be one minimum wage in Portland, Maine, and one minimum wage in the state of Maine that is the same? That's the dynamic. So go ahead and send me a comment. Once again, should Portland, Maine and the rest of the state of Maine all operate off the same minimum wage? I'd love to hear from you. It's been a nice little morning calm here at the waterfront in somewhat overcast Portland, Maine, here at the Nova Star down here on Thames Street. I'll show you a look around. I'll break away from that commentary. It's freelance. Go ahead and send me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. We'll take a look around here. I'll try to keep you posted on these issues and other issues that are taking place in the big city of Portland, Maine, and throughout Maine. So here we have it. Portland, Maine. November 12th. Tomorrow is Friday, the 13th. Ooh. It's supposed to be sunny. And if in fact it is, I plan on getting out and I'll post a video, and perhaps we'll discuss more in detail and find some more facts regarding mandatory minimum wage in the big city of Portland, Maine and the state of Maine. You have a great Maine day. Thanks for viewing my videos and clicking on them when you can. Thanks for the shares. No matter where you are in the world, I'll keep you posted. You have a great Maine day. This is Frank out.